Alright, so we're back to the video. We're back to the reaction. This is our third video of the day. And this is a much anticipated video of Flight Reacts top 100 players of all time in Duck React's opinion. Now, the only reason why I'm watching this is mainly because either it's going to be completely biased or he might actually spit facts. We already know Curry is going to be number one. We got that. Wembanyama is going to be in the top five, maybe top three somewhere. LeBron is going to be in the top three, maybe five somewhere. Jordan is going to be in there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let Flight explain his list.
What it do, Flight Crew? FTC. Flight Team stand up! You know it's February, because FTC is legendary. We got the official top 100 NBA
Got the throwback headband on, too.
players of all time Flight Reacts edition list. Starting out at 100, Pistol Pete Maravich. Bro, if you're a point guard, bro, or you just like have any type of
Pistol Pete at 100.
like the guard game, bro, you have to put Pistol Pete up on this list. Amari Stoudemire.
Should I move over here? Maybe I should move over here this side. Okay. Amari Stoudemire made the list.
Number 99. I feel like Amari Stoudemire is a very underappreciated player. Tim Hardaway Sr. This dude was like the very
That was so vague. I feel like Amari Stoudemire is an underrated player, underappreciated player. Next!
Underappreciated player. Tim Hardaway Sr. This dude was like the very few point guards to really make the crossover for what it is today. You have Rip Hamilton. Next up,
Flight, why is these people here?
Crossover for what it is today. You have Rip.
The OG Rip Hamilton days.
Hamilton. Next up,
Latrell Sprewell. Yeah. Nah, because Latrell was actually kind of cold, I ain't gonna lie. I made his build in 2K, it's actually nice.
Sprewell. Bro, Latrell Sprewell, look up his damn stats.
Bro, actually nice.
Bro, this man was a dog back in the day. Next up, you have Mitch Richmond. Scotty.
Flight. Scotty Barnes in the top 100 of all time.
Look up his damn stats.
Here we go, chat.
This man was a dog back in the day. Next up, you have Mitch.
I would have put Latrell before Mitch Richmond, but maybe that's some Warriors bias there. I don't know how Scotty Barnes is already in the top 90.
5'6" Barnes. Bill Walton. You have Chris Bosh. You have Josh Smith, a.k.a. Jay.
I feel like if you have Amari Stoudemire and Josh Smith, I feel like Blake Griffin is in here somewhere. Because those are basically all the same players.
Ben Wallace.
Ooh, John Wall made the top 100 of all time?
Next up, you have John Wall.
Interesting.
You have Jason Tatum.
Tatum or Jason?
You got Robert Parrish.
No, I would... accolades wise, yeah, he's better than Tatum, but like aura wise, you putting Tatum before Robert Parrish. James
Worthy's coming in next on this list. You have Dominique Wilkins.
Okay, at 85.
The human highlight reel. You got George Iceman
84.
You got Jason Kidd. You got Bob Cousy. Next up, you got Clyde Drexler. Next up, you have Dr.
I could agree with this.
Jay. Next up, you got Moses Malone.
Okay, Moses Malone he was a rebounding rebounder, but okay, I guess. Patrick Chewings. Alright.
Next up, you have David.
Flight, why you say it's Patrick Chewing? Karl Malone.
You have Patrick Chewing. Karl Malone. Next up, you have David Robinson.
Flight just saying anybody at this point.
Jermaine O'Neal. Next up, you have Starberry, a.k.a. Steph Marbury.
Yeah, wasn't he on the cover of one of those NBA Street games back in the day?
Jerry West.
The logo, Penny Hardaway. Okay, now let's ask this question, chat. Is Penny Hardaway better than Yao Ming? Is he? No, those are two of the what-if stories of NBA history. You know, two injury-prone players. Are you putting Penny before Yao Ming? Or are you putting Yao Ming before Penny? Like how Flight has.
Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, Bernard King. Next up, you have Draymond
68 is Draymond Green.
Green. You have Pau Gasol and Embiid Joel.
I'm just saying though, like, are you putting Gasol before Embiid? I don't know. Cause I feel like Pau Gasol, he was great. Was he putting up Embiid numbers? I don't think so, but like, I don't know if I put Embiid before Gasol. That's just my opinion.
Of De'Aaron Gilbert Arenas, man. You have Scottie Pippen. You have Reggie Miller. You have Chauncey, Mr. Big Shot.
This is going too fast, bro.
Gasol and Embiid Joel.
I'm putting Gasol. Nah, Pippen got 6 rings.
Fox of De'Aaron Gilbert Arenas, man. You have Scottie Pippen. You have Reggie Miller. You have Chauncey, Mr. Big Shot Billups. You have Ray Allen.
I pick up Ray Allen before Chauncey Billups.
You have Gary Payton. You have Paul the Truth Pierce. And next up, who is also part of Big Three, Kevin Garnett. We have Isaiah Thomas Sr., butler of Jimmy.
Why you use this picture? Hold on, chat. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, we back.
Dirk Nowitzki. You have Charles Barkley. You have Fear the Beard, James Harden. You have CP3. Dog, you have to put Karl Anthony Towns, bro.
Are you putting, I don't know, chat. Harden? You putting Chris Paul before Harden?
You have CP3. Dog,
I don't know.
you have to put Karl Anthony Towns.
No. I'm not putting Karl Anthony before Chris Paul or Harden.
Bro.
I'm not sure about all that, bro.
Why the claw?
Kawhi?
Super sorry, you guys. Just a slight technical difficulty on my camera. And then the only part, of course, I had to be on one of my favorite players of all time. Tracy McGrady is up next on the rankings.
You have Sean Kemp. You have Steve Nash. Next up, a lot of people are going to be
Len Bias? Oh my goodness gracious. That right there is going to draw a lot of problems. Len Bias is supposed to be like, I'm assuming this is Len Bias.
scratching their head at this one. But if you have some real NBA knowledge, you're going to have to put him in this list because I really feel like this player would.
They said Len Bias was supposed to be like better than Jordan ever was supposed to be. Like Jordan wouldn't have been as successful if Len Bias didn't like pass away. He was supposed to be like Grant, what Grant Hill was, and like young LeBron. That's when Len Bias was.
Would have seriously dominated on the next level. Unfortunately, if he did not pass away, you know what I'm saying, before he even got to step on the NBA court, and you have to put Len Bias. Next.
Yeah, I don't know, Chad. Len Bias. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Next up, you have
Manute Bol.
Next up, you have Spud Webb, the shortest NBA player to win a dunk contest. I think if it's not him or Nate Robinson, but he was the first to win. That was the shortest at his time period, bro. And also, speaking of the short NBA player list and everything like that, Muggsy Bogues, come on, man, the shortest NBA player to ever step foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's absolutely incredible, bro. Kyrie, Dame Dollar, you have Vince.
The gods have spoken. You need a new, clean.
I like that. Kyrie,
with Native.
Dame. No, I can't even lie. Because Kyrie and Dame are kind of like the same
Absolutely incredible, bro.
They just do different things.
Dame.
I might have to put Kyrie before Dame. Only because Kyrie got the ring. That's probably the only reason why. Because they're, like I said, they have kind of role, but they're like different players, if that makes sense. I'll probably put Kyrie before Dame because Kyrie got the ring.
You have
Vince Carter.
Next up, you have Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook at 38. Now ESPN had Russell at like in the 90s somewhere, like 94.
You have Devin Booker. Dion Williamson. Monte, a.k.a.
Mississippi Bullet Monte Ellis.
Mississippi
Interesting.
Bullet.
Y'all putting Monte before Devin Booker?
Monte Ellis, man. Next up, you have Anthony Davis. SGA.
Shea at 33. Yeah, the Shea fans, the Shea Butter fans, the Shea Aura fans is not gonna like that.
You got Jaja.
Okay, I'll put Ja before Shea, but
Morant. You gotta put Elton Brand, bro.
no. See, this is the problem. Elton Brand,
Next up,
Raisin Brand, Elton Brand. No, not before these other players, bro. Maybe I'm too
you got Jaja. Morant. You gotta put
Elton
Elton
Brands.
Brand, bro. Next up, you have Dwayne Wade. You got Klay
Clay in the top 20, man.
Thompson. Darren Williams. Tim Duncan.
He's showing D. Will
My
respect.
bad,
Right?
guys. Same glitchy thing happened with camera, but coming in next, Oscar
Robinson.
Robertson, Mr. Triple Double season.
Next up, Derrick Rose is an absolute legend. Next up, you have Magic Johnson.
What's up, camera glitch again? But
Magic Johnson top 20.
you got Kareem.
Derrick Rose is an absolute legend. Next up, you have Magic Johnson.
What's up, camera glitch again? But you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Next up, you got Bill Russell. You got to put John Havlicek in there. And Bob Petit. You got Nate Tiny Archibald. Got to put John Stockton in there.
I'm surprised Fight even know these players.
You got Hakeem.
Because normally Fight would have said, well, I would dog walk this league, bro. All these plumbers and future lawyers, they ain't none of these problems. The duck sky hood.
Elijah One. Larry Bird. Walt Frazier up in this thing,
The
man.
Dud
Next
Hood.
up, Carmelo and
Carmelo top 15 all time?
Anthony. You got
Okay, so what is the rest of this list?
Paul George. Shaq Gage. Next up, you got Kevin Durant. Good Doncic. You have a
Luka top 10. Okay.
Dumbo. Got to
Akunpo.
put Shaq up in here.
Shaq in the top
To
8.
be
Okay.
honest, I would literally put Shaq into the top 3 NBA players of history if he was able to shoot. Next up,
Allen Iverson. See, that's the thing, right? Because I know a lot of people are putting like Iverson, and then there's like Morant, and D Rose. I'm not saying John Morant is better than Iverson until Morant takes the Grizzlies to the finals and wins at least 2 games. Then I'll say it. But other than that, Iverson's still better than John Morant.
Allen
Because Iverson took a 55-60 overall team to the finals.
Iverson.
And I mean, they had Dikembe and Eric Snow, but like, what is that?
My favorite motherfucking NBA player of all time. The reason why I picked up the basketball, it's bigger than basketball at this point, especially when it comes to Iverson. Next to the point of what I was talking to you guys earlier on in the video, that what these lists are going to come down to. Bro, the influence, bro. Iverson is the reason why today your favorite NBA players are
Nah, Iverson had aura before aura was a word. I ain't gonna lie to you, because Iverson, he's the reason why players can actually be themselves. Iverson was not a suit and tie unless he was going to church. So when he pulled up to the game, he had on the baggy clothes, the early 2000 baggy clothes, which now lead to today where players can wear whatever they want. Players can have tattoos, wear arm sleeves, leg sleeves, headbands. It was Iverson that started all.
are able to walk around the NBA having tattoos,
Facts.
having braids, having locks, having all types.
Hairstyles too.
Iverson brought the entire culture into the NBA. Wet bananas!
Wemby's top 6. I told you.
You got to put Wemby in
I told y'all this before the video started. Wemby's gonna be in the top 5
list.
somewhere.
When it's all said and done, I'm putting the bet. I'm putting everything on the money line, on the parlay. When it's all said and done, Wemby will legitimately be a top 3 NBA player. He would even be 5 times better than what he is now if it wasn't for his hating ass teammates. Everybody on that Sperms team, you got to go. You guys clearly hate on him.
Wemby, come to the Warriors. He'll be a different
He would
player.
even be 5 times better than what he is now.
He said he's hating
if it wasn't
teammates.
for his hating ass teammates. Everybody on that Sperms team, you got to go. You guys clearly hate on him. Even Popovich, you know what I'm saying? Popovich, you're getting discredited as a coach as well from the way you're limiting his minutes and you're not calling out the players passing him the ball the way they should be and stuff like that.
Yeah, because when we watch Spurs games, I'm not here for none of y'all except Victor. That's
is a
it.
legitimately top
Victor
7
is the reason why the Spurs are even on TV.
NBA player, even this
telling
early
you.
on in his career. I don't want to hear it. This dude is a 7'10.5" monster. He isn't even literally like nowhere near his body build prime. And what I mean by that, I've always spoke and preached about give Wemby about 2 or 3 more years to get that Okonkwo like build. Look at how Okonkwo when he first came into the NBA. You know, he was very skinny, he was a little bit frail and stuff
Y'all
like that.
think Victor would get swole like that?
It's like time. You gotta
If Victor gets swole like that, it's over.
have proper
It's over.
eats and stuff like that, plans, and you gotta work out and stuff like that and get the muscle. Just eat more, bro. Bro, Wemby is the real deal. You have to put Wemby in the top
Nah,
list.
Victor
It's
gonna be a
about
problem
to
if he
get
gets
spicy.
swole.
Coming in at the number 5 rank for the NBA players of all time.
Oh yeah, Cash Nasty gonna break his table. LeBron at number 5. Cash is breaking his table, and you can't tell me otherwise. LeBron fans are going to hate that he is number 5 all time. Can you explain why?
You have LeBron going into the top
He has the most points in NBA history, and he is number 5.
5. I mean, do I need
And like you said, it comes from
to
influence.
explain anything more? LeBron's longevity needs to be studied. He's still playing right now as we speak.
LaCratos,
And to be
60 years old.
honest with you, he even has a lot more room when it's all said and done whenever he decides to retire to even get up further on this list. But I feel like it's fair from the other players I'm about to mention after him and why he's a 5th player of all time. But he has enough room to crawl up more into the list and everything like
Chat,
that.
for LeBron to be 5, I gotta hear the top
Because
4.
coming in after LeBron,
Curry's already took the spot at number 1.
Kobe
The Beanster. Okay. Interesting.
Bryant. Come on, man. Kobe Bryant, man. Do I
The
need
Bean.
to even explain? All right,
Where he at, coach? Mini Code. Mini Code. Right here.
His daughter in those
He's gonna be here, right? He's gonna be here for the rest of the
those
season. I'm telling you.
passengers, man.
The
Kobe is
Bean.
probably the most dominant shooting guard of all time. From the post game to his 3-pointers to his clutch ability to his mama mentality. The Kobe and Shaq era, that was just absolutely amazing to witness and stuff like that. To see the controversy that he dealt with and still went in every single night in the NBA putting up
So is Jordan in the top 3?
absolutely crazy numbers.
Because if we being honest, like Kobe got his stuff from Jordan.
Stuff like that. To the
That's the case of Jordan.
Mobile games are going big.
If Jordan not in this
Free
list,
Fire
that's
Max
gonna
is
be
now a
81-point game that he had and everything, the second most points in NBA history. I mean, you have to put Kobe in the top 5. Anybody that doesn't have Kobe in the top 5 NBA list, discredit the list. Just turn off the video. Don't even waste your breath. Don't waste your energy arguing. Top 3. Michael Jordan.
See, because my thing is, right, how is Kobe the most dominant shooting guard of all time? But people say Jordan is better than Kobe.
Michael Jordan.
But I mean, at the first 2 letters is M-Y. My. So, I mean, it's Flight's
Michael
opinion.
Jordan. Now, people are going to be like, you didn't put him number 1. No, I didn't.
No, because that's Steph Curry's position.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a top 3 player of all
So
time.
who was number
Where you
2?
decide to put him is
Oh,
up to
no, because Giannis was like number 9.
Because coming in next, Wilt the Stilt.
Wilt at number 2? I was wondering, because I didn't hear Wilt's name before. I feel like should have been over there with Bill Russell and them. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He made it to number 2? What? Whoa.
Chamberlain. And let me explain why.
Whoa.
Now, does Wilt
Number
Chamberlain have
2?
the influences of Michael Jordan? Hell no.
Can y'all hear me? Number 2? All time?
What Wilt Chamberlain does, let me explain why. Now, does Wilt Chamberlain have the influences of Michael Jordan? Hell no. But what Wilt Chamberlain does have, we have
There's 100 points in the game.
these dweebs on here like going up and firing up a video talking about, well, there's no way Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game was real because they just didn't have footage. Yo, you dumbass, do your fucking research, my nigga. Bro, there was literally audio on the radio of people live commentating the game of Wilt have. And not the fact of that, This game was played in the 1960s, pre like segregation and all that stuff. Bro, that was a really racial time period to be playing in, dog. Like, put 2 and 2 together, bro.
Wait. So Will Chamberlain scoring 100 and him dealing with racial issues makes him a top 2 player of all time. All
Do
right.
you really think they're gonna make up and push the agenda?
Hey
that
man,
Will
this is Flight's opinion, bro.
Chamberlain, who is an African
That's crazy
American,
though.
dropping 100 points. Do you really think during that time period they're gonna push that, bro? Like, think for a second. Not even that. Okay, you want to put that all to the side, bro? Go look up Will Chamberlain's stats. This nigga averaged 50 points. He averaged 50 points in an NBA season. It was the 1961-1962 season. And you dumbasses out there that keep saying that the game is fake, how about you stay in fucking school and do your math and research? There's no way somebody averages 50 points per game without scoring a high number for it to bring that average to that little median level, which means that he had to have some type of game where he scored 80 or 90 plus points, which indeed he scored 100 points. Okay? Bro, this nigga averaged 50 points per game and 25 rebounds in a 1961-1962 season.
Yeah, I mean, and then here comes the other half of the people that are saying that he's playing against plumbers and dentists and doctors.
This nigga is better than Michael Jordan. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right? And now, in my opinion, too, if he was playing in this time period, he would be 5 times even better. Will Chamberlain during this time period was going up against plumbers, school guidance counselors, school assistant principals, the motherfucking school security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like, chess club players. No competition, bro. You really think he's not gonna drop 100 points? None of decided that. Go look up his stats, what he ran in the track and everything like that, dog. Come on, bro.
No, Will Chamberlain was one of them type of athletes, bro. Like, he was hitting skyhook 3-pointers. It's real. Like, Will Chamberlain practicing skyhook 3s for no reason. And he was making them.
Chamberlain in the top 2. I will argue this to the end of it, bro.
Will Chamberlain is top 2 though. I've never heard of that a day in my life. I've never heard somebody put Will Chamberlain in the top 2 ever till today, right now.
Last official NBA player in this
Steph Curry.
ranking.
Chef. What flight be saying? Chef Steph? His glorious King Curry?
Off at being the #1 player of all time and right now. Can we get a drum roll, please? The #1 NBA player of all time and right now will be Steph Chef Look at Curry, man. Come on, man. This guy is the #1 shooter of all time. His longevity also needs
Oh no, this glaze is about to be insane for the next 47 seconds.
He's like 35, still dropping 60 points, still outdoing all your favorite NBA players. Also, to the side effect, Curry has crazy amounts of influence, bro. And to the reason why all these NBA teams, all these new up-and-coming hoopers, all these high school, all these JUCO, all these college teams are averaging 30-plus threes a game now. Is because of Steph Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man. #1 NBA player
That's facts, though.
of right now. And
like Steph Curry is the reason why if you can't shoot, you have to do everything else to make the league.
All time. There you have it. The official top 100 NBA players.
Chad, what y'all think about Flight brain cells after this? Y'all think Flight is accurate, or is this list just like he just chatting? Because I've never seen one at #5 and then Will Chamberlain at #2. Now, okay, I've seen Jordan at 3, Kobe at 4. Like, that's always been the coin flip, right? But Will Chamberlain #2? I've never heard of that, ever. I always seen Will Chamberlain in, like, the top 20s. Wow. That's crazy, though. I've never heard that. But anyways, let me know what y'all think down below. Y'all think Flight list is accurate, or is he just chatting once again with another biased list? Make a comment, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to it. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man.